Sir. Yes, sir. Let's
Uh,
do a short one.
okay, I guess so.
Yes, sir.
So, do we start right now? Are we recording right now?
Yeah, but I could trim it.
That's fine. I don't care. Maybe just keep it on there. Who gives a shit, right?
Yeah, right.
Gives a fuck. So, welcome to another episode of Unemployed Commentators. We are the boys that you roll your eyes over because you're just tired of our shit. How you doing, Gary?
I feel like I'm getting tired of people rolling their eyes over at me.
Well, bro, that's the life of being a comic, dude. If they're not laughing, they're just tired of your shit.
They're just right now, especially being an online comic.
Yeah, dude, it's like the worst type of comic to be.
Like I feel like what's terrible is like you have the immediate feedback. Like when people post videos, right, you just see the comments and it's like either really high praise or like they're just shitting on you.
There's no in between.
Yeah, like there's no like, oh, this was okay. And I feel like the people are like, oh, that was good. Don't say anything.
No, they don't give a fuck, dude. They don't give a shit about your feelings.
You know, um, like I think this is odd too. Like people are doing like live stream comedy events and stuff like that. I saw one that was like an Avatar comedy event.
Are you talking about like the blue one or like
No,
the
they were
one?
like Second Life or like Club Penguin type stuff where they're like a bunch of people
Oh, oh.
went as like online people to a comedy club where a comic was telling jokes as like an online person. It was just so surreal and so weird. Whereas,
I hate
wow,
everything
man,
about that.
me too, dude. I was like, there's a lot. Like, I feel like I haven't done comedy in a long time, and I'm okay with
Yeah, bro, that's like the furries of comedy. Just doing
it.
that.
you know,
Fuck that. Okay.
there, that's just not what I got into it for.
Yeah, I just can't, dude. Like, I think podcasting is as low as I'll go.
Dude, this is fun. I don't know how or why, but somehow we're turning into a podcast network, and it's awesome.
Yeah, you should actually promote that right now. You got the DMT podcast on the shoot. We're
Sure.
getting big, baby. We're
Yeah,
getting
dude.
big.
I absolutely love the DMT podcast.
They're hilarious.
They're hilarious, and I mean they're so in tune with what's going on too. Because there's a lot of movies that I miss, um, and I think like Sam and Jack, Sam especially will just watch. He'll just sit down and watch it. You know.
Are they more of like a movie review podcast, or what is
So,
their
so they do
podcast?
a movie review podcast, and then they also do like what's happening during the week. So
That's awesome.
it's yeah, it's pretty sweet because you're like it is don't miss this. So if you're like trying to just stay informed and you're like say you got kids or you're like me just working all the time, you're like I have no idea what the hell's going on. It's nice to be informed.
For sure. So they're like the Newsmax of podcasting.
Yeah, dude, they really keep you informed. Dude. It's pretty dope. Um, yeah, so,
I'm kidding. I don't think they're conservatives.
and here's what's so funny about that. I was like, you said Newsmax. I'm like, yeah, whatever that is.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they're like the new Fox News.
Dude, whenever people try to get me talking to like, did you see this in the news? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even trying to avoid the conversation. I'm literally like, no, I didn't see it.
For like the past 5 months, I would have patients coming up going like, "Hey, did you read about the stimulus checks? They're coming." And they've been saying that for 5 months, bro. I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, sure, all right,
Yeah.
brother.
Okay. Yep.
Like, I'm still miserable here, but go for it, dog.
And they're always talking about like Santa Claus is coming. Santa Claus is coming.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yo, it's the same thing, bro. Like,
Yeah.
oh, great, I'm gonna have my money. Awesome.
Sweet.
I mean, it's technically our money, but okay, thanks.
Just gonna blow it. I think this is so crazy. I feel like when you see like memes and other stuff saying like what other countries are getting paid, um, and you see what they're getting paid per month, you're like, I hope like you get pissed off at the same time. Like I don't even know if that's correct. I don't even know it's true anymore. I'm like, are they getting paid that much?
Shit, dude. Shit. I don't know, man.
You know, like I'm
Yeah.
like, I think we've been inside so much. We're like, we're in the Matrix now. People are doing Avatar comedy shows. We're in the Matrix.
Oh yeah, dude. You know, when you told me Avatar comedy show, I literally thought that there would be people that paint themselves blue and go to a comedy club.
That's just the Blue Man Group, dude.
Yeah, that or just shaving their heads and putting an arrow on their head.
Yeah,
And I'll be
yeah,
like,
yeah. It's
some left
the
benders.
Avatar.
Yeah. No, dude. Like, it's been so long since I've done comedy that I just feel like I don't know how to do it anymore.
I had the same. So I had the same feeling today. I was like lined up, similar but different. It wasn't about comedy. It was about fighting.
Yeah,
And I was just like lined up, and I was doing training for my job, right? And
yeah.
I'm lined up looking across from this lady, and I was like, man, I could fuck you up. And here's why it's fucked up that I said that, but here's why I was thinking it, because we're doing holds, right? So you have to do certain holds in case like a student is like punching people or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So I trained for that. So it's like non-lethal holds and whatnot, right?
German
And
suplex.
then like we're having to do holds on each other. Like I reach behind her and stuff like that, and I'm like so much bigger, and I was like, this is so bad. Like she has to hold me, and she couldn't even wrap her arms around my shoulders. I was like, if I was one of your students, there'd be no way in hell.
Bro, like you're not like a fat thick boy. You're like a strong thick boy. You know what I mean?
Right, right. So, and I'm like, there's fifth and sixth graders bigger than me in elementary school. So I'm like, what are you going to do? I literally was like, that was in my head. I was like, you're so fucked. Just run away.
Yeah, bro. Oh man. That's stressful too. Like I can't imagine not knowing how to fight.
Right. And even if you knew how to fight, like just someone who's so much bigger than you,
Yeah, it's still a hassle, you know?
like like I just had, well, like I guess like with that like comedy thing and then the fighting, I was just like, dude, like it's just like you get in your head so much about it. I guess the point I'm trying to make is like you get so much in your head, like when you're like across from somebody, you're across from an audience, you're like, oh, I'm ready to go.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see on May 23rd at Rockabilly's I'll be performing. In
Oh, yes, sir.
Watch me fucking bomb, 'cause I will.
um that's okay, I'll be
Yeah,
there.
awesome.
Yeah, I love going to I don't know about you, dude, but like when what's so, I guess, surreal now is like, okay, now we have these outdoor comedy shows and stuff, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of times like there's no ceiling. And what's so great about like the tight rooms, like there's just tight bar rooms, is like the low ceiling, everybody's huddled together and you're uncomfortable and you just hear the laughter bounce and you just feel the oxygen just getting sucked out of that room. And we don't have that anymore. There's not a lot. You have to play it differently.
It's true because it is an atmosphere to the comedy. You know what I mean? Like, the timing is
Yeah,
different. It's like it's a lot less intimate because it's out in the open. Like even echoes in a room,
yeah,
the jokes.
definitely. I think glass breaking, like when a waiter breaks a glass,
Yeah.
all these kind of things. Now it's like I had roller skaters heckling me and people driving by heckling. I mean, it's just so odd. Um, we're in the future, dude.
Just rollerbladers just passing by. Boo!
Yep,
You're not even
yep.
listening to me.
It's strange, dude. I think it. I don't even know what more to say. I'm just kind of like, what? I'm over it.
Bro, let's just be TikTok stars.
That, dude, it's crazy how I guess good we are getting at online stuff,
Yeah, true.
but there's like so much other stuff where I was like, dude, this is the weirdest apocalypse ever. I thought I'd be getting good at like fishing, hunting, trapping, all that stuff, and growing my own food. But no, it's just how to make videos and market yourself
I
better.
just get angry and develop a drinking habit.
right? And now I'm like, should I develop apps? What should I do
Yeah.
now?
I just became an angry stoner, bro. It's like I smoke weed and I just get more angry,
That's like every stoner who was like legalized, dude. Like you don't get mad,
bro.
right? But like you, but here's like it's one of those things. It's like not habit forming, like they say, or like not addictive, right?
Yeah.
But like you
Oh,
still
man.
like you like think yourself into like thinking you're dying.
Yeah. No, it's like when people are like, "Oh, marijuana's not addicting." I literally have people coming in for 13 cents worth of weed, bro, because they just, you know, gotta get their day going. I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah. But
Why?
I want to judge, dude. But I went without coffee this week for one
Oh,
day.
dude, I'm a fucking fiend for coffee.
I was miserable.
Yeah, dude, I'm a fucking fiend for coffee. But
I had 8 hours of sleep, no coffee, and I was miserable.
yeah, dude, I'm a total junkie. I'm pathetic when it comes to coffee.
Hey, dude, we can. I mean, outside of smoking weed, I think coffee we could fuel some rage fueled things. I don't know. We can come up with some cool stuff together.
For sure. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's like, yeah, dude, my holy trinity right now is just weed, alcohol, and coffee.
Oh,
Yeah, dude.
terrific! It sounds, and it sounds worse than it is. But really, when you think you're like, oh, morning coffee, and then like a beer at night, and you're like, oh yeah, this is your vitamins now. These are your Flintstone vitamins.
Dude, it's not even like that. It's more like, my beer in the morning and my coffee at night, dude.
Yeah, yeah, or that. You know what I mean? Which I've done that too. Or post workout beer.
People are like, damn, John, you're so in shape. Like, how's the training going? Oh, no, this is just fucking like anger.
So, when we I want to talk for a second. Shift gears a little bit. Um, Shift gears just a smidge.
Yeah, yeah.
We've been doing on this podcast. We've been doing our ranking uniforms,
Yes.
and we've got one more sport league to go.
Yeah.
Football. And we're gonna get on that football, but I feel like it's fair, and I want to ask you. I feel like it's fair since we've been criticizing other people's stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
I feel like it's fair to have other people criticize our merch.
For sure. For sure. And where can they see our merch?
Bestworstcantina.com
Hell yeah.
or eBay or Amazon soon, actually,
Oh shit.
among a list of other things.
We're on Amazon.
Oh, oh yeah, we will be.
Oh hell yeah. That's a new announcement.
Yes, yes. We're trying to integrate. So, um, it's kind of odd, dude. I think in many ways, like we've talked about this merch store, and I think like starting a business is so fucking scary, right?
Yeah.
But I think online business, it's almost like having a safety net.
For sure, dude. That's why I sell celebrity toenail clippings.
Right?
Yeah, dude.
Um, it's so surreal, yeah. Because like I was thinking about like, because like we're dipped in a lot of different things, and I want to congratulate you. We've had a few people already ordering the shoot merchandise, and we've had a very soft launch, like incredibly soft. We're like barely posted
Like
anything, right?
flaccid, bro.
Yeah, like flaccid. So thank you guys for those orders.
I love yous.
What's so cool about that is like it's on demand now. Like back in the day, you had to kind of gauge what people were gonna buy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And kind of stock up on your inventory, and you still do that. But even like these large retailers are now doing everything like selling stuff online,
That's so crazy, man.
right?
I never thought I would have my own merchandise either, bro. That's like the cool thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, very
It's
cool, dude.
fucking cool. And like those unemployed commentator tees, bro, fucking solid.
Very cool stuff. And like I said, I'd like to have people critique them.
Yeah,
I think it'd be a fun show to do.
for sure. They should actually just put it. They can actually put a voice message in through our Anchor account and rate our merchandise. Correct?
Yeah. So we can get. So you guys, I've said this before, but you guys can call into our show. If you guys want to talk about something, or you guys want to voice anything, or you just want to talk shit, feel free.
That's what we're about. Talking shit and criticizing, bro.
You know, dude. I think because like this week, I was like, what sport did I even want to talk about?
You said pole
Right?
vaulting.
And it was pole vaulting. And I think why really was just like it's the risk involved in it, and I think just the oddity of some sports where you're like, okay, there's games, you know, like baseball, football, hockey, you know, and then there's other ones that I think are holdovers from like war, holdovers from like just primal shit, right?
Uh-huh.
Like wrestling, um, like even luge to a certain extent. That's just like, how do I get down this hill?
Yep, that's true.
You know, and I think pole vault's one of those things in some ways. I'm like, this had to be invented by, and I'm like, how did this come to be? It's like somebody probably like trying to just cross a river, or even you know, like a river of alligators.
Bro, but they didn't have a pad to like land on, bro.
They just had like, fuck it, we need to get across, dude.
Yeah.
Or like getting over like the wall where like, you know, like it's before the Trojan horse. They're like, all right, how do we scale the wall, dude? I got this big stick.
And then they just do like the graceful like jump over, and like just I just imagine their hands just flailing like just perfectly, and they land, and
Right?
they just land like a gymnast.
Like it's, I think this is one of those sports. Like I don't know if you've had any experience with it.
No, not at all.
This is one of those sports where like I think you either have to have a certain I don't know, like psyche to do it. You know, like a lot of different sports.
Yeah,
Like there's very different, distinct personalities, right?
sure.
This one, I remember in high school, like I went out for track, and like my coaches kept trying to get me to do this one, and I was like, dude, I'm heavy as a fucking brick. There's no way. You know? And I tried. I went to like one practice.
For pole vaulting?
And I was like, yeah, and I was like, this is not for me.
Dude, bro, you're like a cannonball. Like,
Yeah, exactly. And it's a fiberglass thing, and it just bends, right?
yeah.
So it's absolutely terrifying.
Bro, I'm afraid of heights. I could never do pole vaulting, bro. I'll just fucking shit my pants while I'm jumping or just scream the whole time, even before I jump.
And you know what's the crazy thing about it too, right? Like what I is like this sport, like the record's gonna keep going up with better material.
For sure.
And like the world record right now for men is 20 feet and 3 and 1/4 inch.
Damn, bro. That's my condom size. Hi-yo!
You know, like, and that's the joke, dude. You know, you're just jumping with your dick, dude. Big dick energy.
Bro, always, man.
You know. So I guess my question is,
Yeah.
do you how high do you think you can pole vault?
Oh, dude, I think I can pull out a strong 6 inches.
Strong 6 inches?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
You know, try to aim low because, no one will have like high expectations.
Right?
For sure, dude.
It's like 20 feet. That's like the size of a great white shark, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is he?
So like you could jump the shark, dude.
Hell yeah, bro. I actually did I actually like did 5 pull-ups in a row, bro, for the first time in my life, and I got emotional. So that's why I don't even have high expectations.
I feel like if you're a world record pole vaulter, you could like jump on the roof of like a small wood frame townhouse in Brooklyn.
They will immediately arrest you for sure, though.
You're like, what? What? I thought this was New York.
Yeah.
I thought you could do anything.
I thought this was America, okay?
You know?
I just can imagine that 911 call. Yeah, there's a person that keeps jumping on top of my roof with a
I
stick.
would I would love to just see a bunch of pole vaulters.
Just pole vaulting, just fucking attacking New York, bro. Just taking
Yeah,
it over.
like and I don't think this is going to be the last pole vault episode because I am absolutely fascinated by this sport. I mean, like periodically, like it comes back around. I'm like, holy shit, what are they doing in this sport?
Well, it is an Olympic sport, correct?
Yeah,
And the Olympics are happening this summer, correct?
uh, allegedly,
Yeah, Japan.
yeah, Tokyo. So here's what's funny is like I'm like, yeah, it's gonna happen, but then I'm like, I don't even know anymore, dude.
Yeah, but most likely it's gonna happen, and we're gonna have to cover it, dude. So
Yes,
this is technically not our last pole vaulting episode.
yeah. I mean, it's. I'm like, dude, it's got to be like almost like because I know there's rules and regs, right?
Yeah,
And I don't know the rules and regs, but it's almost got to be like baseball, right? Because if you're just hitting like home runs with an aluminum bat, you're like, yeah, but are you really as good as everyone else hitting with wood, right?
true, true.
So if a guy's got like a freaking pole vault that could just bend, like Gumby and just launch him.
Yeah, I would totally sign up for that.
I think I don't know if you've seen this video, but there's so many like as far as like every sport having their hazards, right?
Yeah,
Like football concussion, that kind of MMA, eye pokes and whatnot. It's an actual fight. I don't think there's any sport where guy or girl where I'm like, there's so much risk in getting your junk just destroyed.
bro. I think it's more of like the fall, man. Like I don't know how they're so comfortable with falling that far.
Right? And that far and that's like and then that pole, I don't know if you've seen that pole hit a dude in the nuts.
Yeah. And then like you can break your neck too, man, if you like land wrong.
Yeah. Right? It's absolutely insane. And I think this is an ode to you pole vaulters out there.
Yeah, dude. Thank you for your service.
Yeah, thank you for your service. Watching you guys jump over stuff is it's inspiring, and it's why I take the elevator. So thank you.
For sure. You guys are the real American heroes.
So G baby, you got any last thoughts, buddy?
Nah, bro. I only think about you.
All right, dude. Um, I guess that's cool.
What about you, man?
Oh man, dude, I think I'd really like to do an unemployed commentators critique of our merch shop, and I think I'd really like to see somebody break that world record. It'd be really cool to see somebody get 69 feet.
Nice.
Nice.
And for you guys that are listening, thank you so much. Be sure to check out our shop. You get 10% discount on using the code the shoot. And I love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay unemployed.